Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. So my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video in particular, we're going to be talking about Elon Musk's exit, find out what's going to be happening, what the information is going to be revolving around Elon and him leaving the White House, find out if he's going to be leaving at all, if that's just, nonsense, or is he actually leaving the White House? So that's what we're going to find in today's video. This video is being recorded on Friday, April 11th at 8:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as of when I am recording this specific video. So let's go ahead, let's find out what the heck is going on within the White House. And where's Elon? It's going to be really exciting. If you want to help out this channel grow, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, engaging with the content, and liking our, just like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, engage with the content, some formality, and share this video with others. It really helps out the channel grow really tremendously. So I really do hope, and I'm severely grateful for all you guys have been doing just that. Thank you, really. And I've been having a very busy week, so I will be getting back to you as soon as I can. I've seen a lot of your comments. I'll be answering them as much as I can and as fast as I can. I'm not exactly the best at that, as you all know, but I do try, so thank you. And let's go ahead, let's begin. Let's just see what's going on here, and let's go from there. I won't be responding to any emails until the end of the week because I don't have time for it, so I do apologize for that. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead, let's begin. Let's figure out what is going on in terms of Elon. So Spirits and Angels, tell me what is going on in terms of Elon Musk. What is going on in terms of Elon Musk? What are the energies revolving around Elon Musk and him leaving? Will he be leaving the White House? Because his time is almost up, according to DOGE and his mission. Where's Elon Musk around the time that he makes his exit from the White House? What is going on around the time that Elon Musk exits the White House? This could be any point in time, whatever it is. So this could be 90 days from now. This could just be when 45 leaves, stuff like that. So where's Elon Musk, Spirits and Angels? Where's Elon Musk in the White House? The first time I'm hearing in my ears that JD fans hate him. We have the stem of storage. He got what he wanted. He got the information he needed. And on the topic deck here, we have the 8 of Swords reverse. It's just not being held back, not being held contained, not being contained, being left to roam and do whatever you want. Okay, I want to ask a question. No, let's answer this first. Let's just see what's going on here. 5 cards are beginning the 5 of Swords reverse. This is normally a bully card. This is somebody who is what's it called? This is somebody who is what would I say? Well, it feels like to me this is somebody who is supposed to be bullying somebody else, right? Or you win in the battle, but at what cost? It's reverse. He won the battle. He took the cost. He knew the cost. He was aware of the cost, but he did the battle anyway. And he did it with money and a foundation. He wanted a foundation. He wanted money. He wanted to be the richest man. He wanted to bypass Master Muskrat. If you guys don't know who that is, that's the guy who had the most amount of money out of any person at any point in time. He was like a quadrillionaire or a trillionaire, and he came from Africa, and he had so much gold. He was worth so much more money, and that's kind of the goal. Like they're almost like the rich people are trying to up one each other, be like, oh, I have more money, I'm the richest person on the planet, or I'm the richest person in history. They want to make their own name. They want to make their mark. That's what they've been desiring for. The next card that comes after the 5 of Swords, we have here the 4 of Swords, which means an ending, right? A political ending, a career ending. And he makes his exit out of the White House. He makes his exit out as a Chariot. He's leaving the Capitol. He's leaving the Capitol. And here you have the change that's upon us. The change. The change in his life. The Death card. And here you have the Queen of Pentacles. And I'm getting information. He's going to go back to fix. He's going to go back to his company. But typically Tesla or some other company he's going to do something. and he's going to go back to trying to make money again. He got what he wanted. He did his goal. He's done. He got what he wanted. Now he's going back to do what he got to do. And here's the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is looking at the smaller things, right? But this is the guy who's looking at you. He sees the bigger picture while you'll see all these little things. Right? This is Elon, and these are the people. These are the people that we see. Right? It's reverse. It's reversed because he's not looking at the bigger picture. He's looking at the small detail, not realizing that if you blur out the screen a little bit, you blur out the camera, you can see things from a different perspective, from a different lens. So there's a lack of perspective here as well. So it almost feels like, in a way, he got what he wanted from the White House. He did what he wanted to do. He completed it. He was successful at doing so. And he was aware of that cost. I want to ask, just out of curiosity here, what was his goal? What was Elon Musk's goal all along? What was Elon Musk's goal? What was he trying to accomplish? What was Elon Musk trying to accomplish? What was his goal? There was an ending of something. He wanted to end something. Yeah, the judgment here. Something that was being brought upon him or being used against him, or the threat of being used against him and other corporations. He wanted to end it. But in a way, he wanted to be seen as a savior. Him and 45 are obsessed with being seen as saviors. People who are coming in to save the people. But here you have the Ten of Swords. Right, he comes in promising people he's going to save them, and here's the Ten of Swords, he backstabbed them. And he got exactly what he was looking for. He got exactly what he was looking for, the Three of Cups. Followed by the Fool. You're a fool for believing his lies. And here you have his wealth here, and his wealth is grows exponentially. We're going to see the exponential growth. And it's going to be it's going to foretell what really went on. And here's the strength. The strength. On the top of the deck here, we have the Queen of Swords. He manipulated the rules and laws of regulation in regard to corporations, and how it's run and how it can be run, all those type of regulations. I'm also getting the Anti-Sherman Trust Act. So I wonder if that has to do something with the breakup of monopolies or the breakup of corporation, too large of a corporation. Spirit Angels tell me, with that being said, now that we know what Elon's main goal is, which is just money and, being seen as a savior, his public image, and stuff like that, will Elon Musk go to jail? Will Elon Musk go to jail? Will Elon Musk go to jail? No. No. We have the Fool card. No. No. Top of deck here, we have the Five of Pentacles being walked away, being dragged away, whatever it is. No. He's not going to jail. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles comes in as something being halted, something coming towards an end. We have here is followed by the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, the promise of something coming up empty-handed. He does pursue a little bit of a promise. He does honor his promise in some way. So therefore he cannot be jailed for it because this was what was allowed, you know. And then it's followed by the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands comes in and him trying to escape. I'm also seeing bribery as well, so he won't go to jail because he bribing somebody with money. So he won't now. And here you have the Two of Wands here. If he does travel outside the United States, he will go to jail. But as long as he is living within the realm of the United States only and does not travel or venture outside, then he will not go to jail. If he does go outside the borders and jurisdictions of the United States, then he himself may end up in jail. And here you have the Nine of Swords reversed. Now let me just ask, because I just do want to ask, will he go to jail globally? Like, if he were to leave or go somewhere, will he end up in jail globally? Let's go ahead, let's take a look. Spirit angels tell me, if Elon Musk were to travel outside the jurisdiction of the United States, will he end up in, a global jail, jail in another country? We play fortune in reverse. We have here the King of Swords reverse. We have here there's an opportunity here. There's an opportunity here. Great fortune in reverse would tell me his luck has run out in these nations, so they will find him. They will nail him for something, that's for sure. So they will find him for something. Followed by the King of Swords, which is telling me here that there's instability in his position. And here you have it, the Four of Cups, which is telling me there's an opportunity being handed over, an opportunity. Here you have trouble. The Six of Swords reversed. He could end up in jail in another country that's not in the United States. And here's the High Priestess. Because their rule of law is not being subjected to being ruined. However, the United States is. So the United States justice system fails to uphold the rule of law, and so fails to uphold the rule of law. So no, he will not end up in jail. However, he will end up in jail if he traveled outside the jurisdiction of the United States, because these countries, whoever may jail him, enforce the law. The U.S. does not. Okay. That's all I'm getting in terms of Elon Musk and his exit. I'm not getting any sort of big spiel or anything like that. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look to see if there's any drama between him and 45 when he's leaving. Maybe there's a little bit of drama. Then we'll end the video. Spirit Angel tell me it's a little bit of spicy drama between 45 and Elon Musk as he exits the White House. Is there any drama between Elon Musk and Donald Trump when he exits the White House? No. We have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is telling me they're still partners and bros even after they leave. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. However, this is what I was getting in my third eye and my clairaudient ear, is that when 45 and Elon Musk separate, because they're no longer together, they're not as personable. You ever have somebody where your friend leaves and they go for a very long time, you never see them, and you start to lose your attachment to them, and you start to caring less about them because you don't see them, and so you lose your attachment and you lose your emotions, you lose all those things, the memories, those type of things. The further you are away from someone, the less likely you are to be attached to something. Well, in this aspect, it's the same thing for Elon Musk and 45. Is that as they start to be separated longer and longer during the duration of time, the influence and power over one another dwindles. So, what does this mean? It means that here at first, when they leave, they're going to end up on a good note, a good foot. There could be mutual agreement here. I do see some minor disagreements, but nothing big. We do have here, followed by the Knight of Pentacles, there's something come to a halt and screeching halt, which means they no longer will be communicating sometime after his departure. And then, what do you call it? It leaves off at the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is reversed. There's not really fighting or bickering, but there could be stealing of information or walking away and thinking that you can steal from the other person or blah, blah. So there is the information here that the Knight of Cups is telling me here that this person is moving forward, whoever the Knight of Cups here, they're moving ahead, or someone else is trying to backstab them, or else he's moving forward, someone is stealing the swords. So either Elon Musk is stealing the swords from Donald Trump while Donald Trump walks forward with the cup, or this is Elon Musk walking away, walking forward, and Donald Trump is stealing. Whatever it is, they could be both. They could both be doing it. But there is information, there is something here that's being stolen, and somebody's walking away unknowingly or innocently, if you will. But yeah, that's what I'm getting in terms of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, peace out. I love you. See you soon. Bye.